Hello everybody, it's your boy the Chaotic One. As you can see, I've got the mic in my hand because why not? Yes, this is the mic I use. Uh, I mean, it's pretty good. Like, you can hear me from, like, all the way over here. Like, you know, right there. I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to reposition it to where, like, you could, where it's right here, where you could see it. That's why it's all, I've got it taken apart. But we're doing the political compass test, as you can see on my screen, and we're gonna see where I am. To the last time I did this, I think I did this on my channel. I was to the left of the country, left of the spectrum, compass, whatever you want to say. But I was literally at the center, if I recall. But we're gonna see. And last time I had to look a lot of this stuff up, and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna look some stuff up because me not being smart, I'm like 17 years old. Not the brightest person in the world. So we're just going to... Man, my shoulder is going to get stiff holding the mic like this. But yeah, let's figure this out. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. I could agree to that. I think that without humanity, there is no transnational corporations. And so you need to preserve humanity in order to preserve corporations. I'd always support my country whether it is right or wrong. I strongly agree. No one chooses his or her country, but I strongly disagree with that one. I don't. I am proud to be an American, and I would be proud to be Canadian. I'd be proud to be German. I'd be proud to be Russian. If I was born somewhere, I feel like I would still be proud to be living in that country. So I would strongly disagree. And of course, I didn't have choice. So I would still... maybe the mic is too close to my face. Let's see what's next. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. I strongly disagree. I think every race is equal. The enemy and my enemy's friend. I could agree with that. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. I'd agree, because sometimes you have to, bend the rules a little bit just to do certain things. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I disagree. I don't think... I think having some information within entertainment is good to, educate the kids when they watch them cartoons. But I think it should be like something back in the 90s, not how it is today. I mean, I'd agree with that, because if you just make a show too educational, then the kid ain't gonna watch it. What's next? Is it gonna go? Yeah, it's slow, I'm sorry. Now the economy. People are ultimately divided more by class and nationality. I'd agree. Actually, I disagree. I think there's more of a race issue than there is like a wealth issue. But that's just me. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. That's both pretty bad. Employment. Without people having jobs, businesses could close down. But with inflation, the $1 bill is worth less. Not worthless, worth less, as my ninth grade history teacher said. So I'm going to say disagree. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I honestly could care less. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment. See, I've got to think about these things. Because there's not a meh option. I need that meh option, please. Give me that meh option. I need the meh option. If I had to guess, that would probably sound like... And now that sounded like... Let's see. Corporation... I'd say agree, because sometimes, like, an example would be a nuclear... You heard that too, right? It was my mom's speaker. I mean, I want the camera, like, right here. I'll show you. I want the camera, like, right there in that area. But that's just me. So you can see my good side. My good side. From each according... Oh, wait, yeah, back to what I was saying. So, there was a Japanese nuclear plant. There was a Japanese nuclear plant, and nuclear waste got off into the ocean. There was a lot of animals that died, but some of them actually mutated, and we don't need that, honestly. We don't need animals mutating. It's scary enough out there. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. I'd agree with that. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinkless bottles is now bottled and branded consumer product. I think it's good that it's bottled and cleaned and all that, but I don't think we should have to pay for water. I'm gonna say disagree. Just like, since there's no in-between options. A lot of these I just want to say in-between on. I mean, I guess if I could do that, they'd have to stick me straight in the center, because I'm the biggest centrist in the world. Land shouldn't be a commodity. I highly disagree with that. Because if land was not a commodity that was bought and sold, people would be literally fighting and killing over land. Which is not right. We don't need people killing each other. It is regrettable that many feature... excuse me, I can't read. If you know my gaming channel, Doki Doki, I cannot freaking read. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money, contribute nothing to their society. I disagree. That's their money. They made it. It doesn't matter how they made it. They made their money fair and square. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. I'd strongly agree. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. I'd strongly agree. But some caught my throat. The rich are too highly taxed. I'd strongly agree with that. They pay more taxes than we do. I hope you understand that. The more money you make and the more money you spend, that's just more tax. Hold up, I'll show you. Let me pull a calculator. Can I get the calculator, please? The calculator soup. What the heck? My mic is right here. If you can't see it, it's like right down there at my stomach. Let's see. Let's say you make 250. That's the baseline. Let's say 250.82, and 50% of that has to. No. 2% of that has to go to. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Okay, no. And 2% of that has to go to the government. That is $5.02. Okay, that's how much you're being taxed. That's how much is being taken out of your paycheck. Okay, now let's say you make 400 grand a month, which is, jeez, if you make that much, and the government takes 2% out of your paycheck, they're taking 120 million. That don't seem right. Oh wait, I did it wrong. Hold up. And they're taking 2%. They're taking 8 grand out of your paycheck. So you are already, the more money you make, the more money that the government's going to take out of your paycheck. So they're being taxed more than we are, whether you agree with that or not. I mean, that I just showed you. That's proof right there. Enough. So I would have to say strongly agree with that. That must make me to the far right. Now that has to take me to the far right. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. I think healthcare is a basic human right. So I'm just going to put agree. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. Absolutely. Because it ain't right. There's something like, this cheeseburger gives you immortal life, and then the guy dies because he's allergic to the meat you used. And they find out it's just a regular old cheeseburger. So, oh crap, Mike almost fell. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. Yes, we do not need monopolies. That game is long enough. That's a joke. The freer the market, the freer people. I'd agree with that. Abortion, when the woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal. Strongly agree. That puts me to the right of the country. I know that for a fact. All authority should be questioned. I'd agree with that, because, well, then again, sometimes you, shouldn't question something, but at the same time you should. Where's my met option? Where's my center? Where's my center button, dadgummit? An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I disagree, because an eye for eye leaves the world blind, and the tooth for a tooth leaves everybody with the gum disease. Let's see. The taxpayer should not expect to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. I strongly agree. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. I strongly disagree. Kids need to go to school. Alright? They don't need to grow up being dumbasses. All people have their rights, but it is better for us all that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. I'd agree with that. Good parents, yes, they have to whoop that ass. It's natural for children to keep, yeah, I agree. Because you just can't, like, if you have sex, you keep that to yourself, okay? You don't go to your mom and be like, hey mom, I had sex with a man. Your mom's going to look at you like, and you didn't tell me? And you have a long conversation about, did you do this, did you do that, did you do this, did you do that? And you just don't want to go through that. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. I strongly agree. It's just marijuana. It does less harm to the body than cigarettes do. So, the prime function of schooling should be to, yep. Strongly agree. People with serious inheritable disease, I disagree with that. That ain't right. That is not right. The most important thing for children to learn is, yes. Because if they grow up not to learning how to accept discipline, and they're like, and they somehow get locked up, and they have to go to court, and they get it like, they can be like, no, I'm not going to jail. Well, you're going to. No, I'm not. I'm gonna walk out that door. Then they have to get tackled by bigger policemen. Yeah. There are no savages and civilized people. There are only different cultures. I disagree with that. Those who are able to work and refuse opportunity should not. Yep. Strongly agree. I've met people like that. It's sad, and they act like the victim. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy. I'd agree with that, but at the same time, I disagree with that. So I'm gonna put agree because there's no middle option. There should be. First generation immigrants, I disagree with that. I think any generation immigrants can be fully integrated within their country, within a new country that they're immigrating into, as long as they're doing it legally. What's good for the most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us. I disagree, because I don't think if a corporation says, alright, everybody wash, oh wait, that's not a good one, because everybody's having to wash their hands. Corporation says, alright, since we can't pay somebody, you're fired, and then everybody has to be unemployed because that one person got fired. I know it's a stupid example, but I know what I'm saying. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. I need that Met option. Our civil liberties are being 4 of 6. Oh man, how long is the video? 13 minutes. Oh man. Our civil liberties are being sorry, I got my phone right here, and I got a notification from Matt Hardy brand. Yo, love the grind. Keep it up, bro. Picadoria has subscribed to you on YouTube. Thank you, Picadoria. It says it's on my main channel, so thank you. I don't know why. Knowing your name. Anime Kid, thank you for commenting. So, yeah, live on the YouTube. Our civil liberties are now Deadpool. Yep, man, are actually awesome with those clickbaits. Then again, I haven't watched the series of them all, so they might not be clickbaits anymore. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. Disagree. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay. Yeah, I strongly agree. If I ever make it big in politics, I really just want to like run for president, win the president under a big party, then go psych, leave the party and create another party. Well, it's not much creating a party, it's more so rebranding a party. The Democratic Republican Party, you remember that? All of a sudden, now that I said that, there's going to be like 15,000 people be like, Democratic Republicans, we want a centrist. No. And then this guy like, abortion's wrong, being gay is okay. And then everyone's like, yeah, we got the guy. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need reward. I strongly disagree. The stuff, I think it's either in China or North Korea, they're surveillancing people and they like have no rights. So if they say something bad and they're caught on camera, they die or get taken away for rehabilitation. Did I get that one? Yeah. The death penalty should not be an option for most serious crimes. Should be an option. I'd agree, but I think there is a much better punishment because the death penalty is the easy way out. What I think is we stick them in a padded room for life. Give them 3-4 meals a day. I say 4, but that's just me. Don't give them a TV, no light, no nothing. Just give them that padded room, and just let them do their thing. Just stuck in there with a have them in one of those, straight jackets. I couldn't remember what it was. In a civilized society, one must always have people above it to be obeyed and people below. Yeah, I'd agree. Because we've seen anarchies. People are fucking crazy. Abstract art doesn't represent anything. Shouldn't be considered. That doesn't. I strongly agree. Now, if it's abstract art that does represent something, then it should be considered art. In criminal justice, punishment is more important than rehabilitation. I disagree. I think we need to punish them and rehabilitate them at the same time. See if we can get them back on track after their sentence, and during their sentence too. It is a waste to try to rehabilitate. Yeah, I strongly agree. For the people who are being stuck in that pad room, there's no saving you. The business person and manufacturer are the most important than the writer and the artist. I disagree because without the writer and the artist, the manufacturer and the business person wouldn't exist. Without the business person and the manufacturer, the writer and the artist wouldn't exist. Where's my meh option? Where's my in-between option? Give me my in-between options, dadgummit. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty... Yeah, I strongly agree. They can have their career, that's fine, but I think they need to take care of the kids while the man does their things. Or the man can stay home and the woman does the work. Either way, I don't care. Just the parent needs to be there. One of the parents needs to be here, not worrying about a babysitter or the grandparents or the aunts and uncles taking care of your kids. One of you needs to step down from your work position and take care of them damn kids. Or transition. One works one day, one works the next. One works one day, one works the next. I don't care. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources of developing countries. I'd agree. Making peace... No, I doubt... Nope. The establishment's bad. Bad. RNC, DNC, bad. If you got through that okay, you'll find these propositions on religion a breeze. I'm not a very religious person. I'm like 50-50. Astrology, I don't know what astrology is actually. If I had to guess, it's that thing where they look up in the stars. But I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, it's this crap. No, it don't. It don't. You cannot be moral without being religious. Again, you can be moral without being religious. I think you can be a great person and not be religious. Charity is better than Social Security as a means of helping. I'd agree. Homeless shelters are great. It doesn't involve money. It doesn't involve any of that. It's just charity and donation. That's all it is, and it works great. It could be better, but some people are naturally unlucky. I am a victim of that. It is important that my child's school instill... I think so. I think we need to bring religious values into school. Don't force it in their heads, but just bring it back. Like just the morning prayer, maybe a Bible class that they choose to take. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. 6, yep. We do not need these man hoes and woman hoes running around giving STDs and all that. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of a child adoption. Should not. Okay, good. I had to read that again. I strongly agree. I think anyone, like, if... Lord. Now, I don't think it's right that some people are like, no, gay people can't have that. They can't have children. They can't adopt. And I'm like, why? Because it's wrong. Well, I think you're full of shit! Sorry about that. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal. I'd agree. I mean, that's the free market. Let them do what they want. Let's let them do what they want. That's a really strange question. I'm not gonna lie. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adult? Yep, I strongly agree. Like, if a child calls 911 because they hear and they think they're having a fight, yeah, that'll be a weird conversation to have with your kid. No one can feel naturally home. I strongly disagree. I grew up with people who says this, and I believe them, that they've been gay ever since they were born. And I know they're exaggerating, but still. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. I strongly agree. Just stop, okay? We don't need this. We don't. We don't. we don't. Now, am I to the right, the center, or left, right, center? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. I think it'd be funny if I ended up like you're in this area right here. No. Hey, I'm to the right of the country. Wow. Or right of the compass. Last time I did this, I was like right there, and then I did it like a week or two ago, and then I was right here, and then now I'm right here. Who am I close to? Am I close to anybody? I'm right there. Right over there. Right over there. Right over there. That's weird. What? Who's that? Is that Chuck Schumer? Is that Chuck Schumer? How can you help us? Donate £1. Is that £1? I don't know. Small tip. Generous tip. Yeah, go donate to these guys. I can't because I'm a broke boy. But go donate to these guys. They totally deserve it. I'm an economic left-right 2.13, social libertarian / authoritarian 1.38. I don't know if that does that change. But yeah, I am a right-winged authoritarian. What? I think there should be a blue party, a red party, a green party, and a purple party. We could call it the Conservative Party, the... Hold on, I'll have to do this because you don't know what I'm pointing at. The Conservative Party, the Liberal Party, the Libertarian Party, and the, I honestly have no idea. Can we just call that one the Libertarian and the green one the Green Party, because that's pretty much what the fuck we have. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Caddick one saying peace. And, you know, I was expecting to be, like, right there, like, towards the center. Not right here. Man, I'm not used to like this. I'm used to being, like, around this area, this little box right here. I'm either, like, right there, right there, right there, right there. I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is the Caddick one saying peace.